Dois e... Pessoal, o jogo já vai começar. Fiquem ligados aí, vamos começar a contar aí. Fazer contagem regressiva.
Presenting to you a deathly serious sweepstake. Mozambique come face to face with Botswana in what can be catalogued as a quarter-final of sorts in the 23rd edition of the COSAFA Cup. How deep and desperate is the desire of the Mambas and the Zebras to flip the script and conduct a pursuit of a coveted piece of silverware. They've been counted out, dismissed, and yet they may still be favoured by football fate. Today is the final day for the four nations that are operating in the Group A space to stake their claim and possibly be knighted as knockout contenders. Who is to survive this group of death, that being Group A in the COSAFA Cup? Before any ball is kicked or battle is had, the time has come for the national anthems of both Mozambique and Botswana, who are dressed in the white and the baby light blue. final twist in the COSAFA Cup tale is written and the groups are finally finalized. It is either going to be inspiration or perspiration, followed by tears. Mozambique and Botswana need to focus on what they can control, which is their performance and their own internal willpower. Botswana were touted as the underdogs in the Group A kennel. That may be true, but this underdog does possess a threatening bite, one that we are yet to truly witness in this riveting regional tournament that is the COSAFA Cup. Final pictures are being taken here. Didier Gomes da Rosa has called for his selected forwards in his Botswana starting 11 to display their natural attacking ability in conditions that are slightly unfriendly. And Victor Martina has made a host of changes to the team that started against Eswatini for Mozambique. Almost too many to count. Nakusa and Fumo, as well as Nampire and the captain, Melo, offer the width, the speed and the creativity for the Mambas. Ferreira Jr. and Loborino are the two up top for the men in red, and Diaz, Carello and Simango have been instructed to become the midfield destroyers for this one. Angola's Ailton Carmelino presides over this crunch match between Mozambique and Botswana. Along with Bafana, Mozambique have scored a goal in this tournament, one priceless equalizer against the host nation. The Mozambican Mambas have slithered their way to the threshold of the knockouts. Question is, can they replicate the feat of former teams who achieved knockout qualification in 2008? And the latest being in 2015. So, of Mozambique and Botswana, who will pack the heavier punch and deliver a knockout blow to progress into the knockouts? This match is poised rather beautifully for one face, one name and one nation to achieve something worth remembering at the 2024 COSAFA Cup. Bante is leading the line for Botswana. What impact can he have in this clash? Let's wait and see. Only the brave can guesstimate which way the Group A winds will blow. Once the dust settles, there are a whole range of possibilities that can sprout up. But Mozambique and Botswana will be solely focused on obtaining a monumental victory here this afternoon at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium. An arena that has not seen this amount of persistent competition in a good few years. It is a ground that houses the odd home game for PSL club Chippa United and Super League club City Lads, which is a ladies' outfit. This afternoon, however, it's hosting a crunch battle between Mozambique and Botswana. And we have liftoff in the final match of Group A. Mozambique taking on Botswana. Mozambique in their traditional red and black colors, Botswana in the white and light blue. Here's Ramotse. Immediately starting to get to grips with the situation at hand. All indicators are pointing to a tactical tussle with a plethora of nuances. That said, the team that is best able to pounce on the big moments in this match and apply an even amount of ambition and then conservatism will be the victors of this quarter-final of sorts in the 23rd COSAFA Cup. Lekoko. Good defensive intervention from Nakusa, who's playing on the left-hand side of a back four. Chinito, Pedro and Fumo to his right. And then just ahead of him, Diaz, Carello, as well as his captain, Esteve Melo. It'll be interesting to see if Ferreira Jr. will join Loborino up top for Mozambique. As for Botswana, they've gone for three forwards, one traditional number 9 in Bante, Tiberi and Kolachano down the left and right, respectively. Here's Esteve Melo. Done really well to find some space. And he goes to the right-hand side where Ferreira Jr. was waiting with enthusiasm. Janito. He faces up against Kopalang, the captain of Botswana. That's a nice spin in the center of the park from Simango. Little clip ball is intercepted and booted upfield by Ramotse. We'll have to do some more defending. Nakaso. Here go Mozambique on the attack. Lobarinho. Ramotse can't get there in time, and Mozambique have produced the first real attempt of the game. Just 2.5 minutes into the encounter. And James was nearly called into action. The greatest of defending by Botswana and Bubutsi in particular. No harm done, and James has a goal kick to take. So for the first half, Botswana will be playing with the wind. James looking for the head of Bante. Instead it landed on the head of Pedro of Mozambique. Here's Cassius Senono. Tiberi for Botswana. Fumo is there for Mozambique. Diaz Carello doing his best to wriggle out of a sticky and tricky situation. Here's Lekoko, Ramotlwa. And then it's in again into the mix by Sakana. Disappointing outcome in the end for the Zebras. Mozambique had an underwhelming impact on last year's COSAFA Cup. The Mambas were not quite equipped enough to advance to the semis. Instead, it was Lesotho that progressed as the winners of that group. Just like their Mozambican counterparts, Botswana also finished with 4 points at the conclusion of the group stage of the previous COSAFA Cup. And their 4 points was not enough. Zambia was selected as the best runner-up. They actually went on to win the tournament. This year, however, the Copper Bullets have lost all 3 of their group matches. Probably the most disappointing COSAFA Cup campaign in the 23-year history of the competition. Sakana landed on the head of Tiberi, and then Bante, and then a Mozambican boot. Here's Cassius Senono, Ramotse for Botswana. Attempting and pass through the eye of the needle. Maybe he got it right on that occasion. No. Just a bit too heavy-handed. The goal kick is taken quickly from Duto. Here's Nambire. They've only gone for 2 midfielders at Mozambique. So they might be outnumbered if Botswana can find the relevant spaces. In the center of the park, there goes Lekoko, Ramotlwa. Nambire tries to funnel it down the right-hand channel. James under some pressure from Lobarinho. Nambire isn't afforded a lot of time to dwell on the ball and lift his head to pick out a pass. It's still in. Some real pressure being applied here on Nakaso. So Kana has a reward. He's got to throw in for Botswana. And he's shaping up for a long one. Why wouldn't you if you are playing with the wind? Sakana. Looked like a threatening situation. Not threatening at all, it turns out, for Mozambique. Nakasa. He'll have Tiberi to outwork this afternoon. Let's see if he can do exactly that. Esteve Melo wins the ball back from Mozambique and decides to go on and drive on. Feels a lot like the earlier tussle between Kenya and Zimbabwe, this one. These two sides still playing with their shackles on. But Ramotse has won a free kick for Botswana. One that will, in all likelihood, be taken by Babutsi, who is what one would call a ball-playing defender. It's a great pass from Cassius Senono, who might on occasion revert back into the back line to form a 3 at the back. When they're in possession, they've been playing with a 4. Simango for Mozambique. Possession is taken off his toes. Still Mozambican ball, however. Pedro Nambire not operating in the ideal space that he would want to be in. Babutsi does well in the physical confrontation. So there's news in the other clash between South Africa and Eswatini. Bafana have scored at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, which places them at the top of the Group A standings. Ramotse, which might just force one of these two nations to become a little bit more industrious and ambitious in the final third. Here go Botswana. Tiberi will try and collect that. Doesn't get there. Here's Ferreira Jr. Still Ferreira Jr. Still very much there for Mozambique. Melo to Lobarinho. Comfortable save for James. Lovely swift move by Mozambique. Really powerful and speedy run down the left-hand side, and they worked it nicely through the center of the pitch to the right-hand side. Lobarinho's strike just lacked the necessary venom to cause any kind of trouble to James. Kopalang. There will be easy pickings for Nakasa. Botswana have looked nice and assured at the back so far. Same can be said for Mozambique. Sakana, another long throw. This time it's towards the edge of the box. Cleared only partially so by Chinito. That has fallen to Lesotho. They've got a throw into Botswana. 10 minutes in, and it's exactly what you would expect from a clash that features Mozambique and Botswana. Tight and tense, filled with aerial battles. Offside call there against Bante in the colours of Botswana. So 3 days after sharing these spoils with Bafana, Mozambique looked incredibly fatigued in their last outing, and Eswatini were incredibly resilient against the Mozambicans. That matchup was an uninspiring replay of the 2021 bronze medal match. Last time the COSAFA Cup tournament was hosted in the city. It was in 2021, of course. It was also the last time that South Africa won the event. Currently they are on course to be part of the Final Four. Things are subject to change in Group A. The tides are always shifting in this group. Here's Simango. It's neatly done by Fumo. Here's Nambire. Not too sure who he was looking at and who he was trying to locate. Perhaps a member of the substitute bench. Ramotse. Seems to be a good balance in the Botswana midfield. They've got two right footers, one lefty that plays rather close to the striker. Players that can disrupt play, players that can make play. Cassius Sinono, one of them, but not on that occasion. Tutor hangs it in the sky. The wind hasn't taken it very far. Tiberi gets Botswana moving in a forward direction, as does Nakusa for Mozambique. Alberino has made a few interesting runs. He's always trying to keep the back line of the opposition guessing and on their toes.